What's up, guys? Welcome back to Stack. My name is Aaron, and today we're doing something a little bit different. We're talking about shoes, but not just any shoes. These are the Nike Air Jordan 1 Next Chapter, which are the sequel shoe to the original pair from the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie. This is a collaboration shoe that Nike did with Sony for the new Spider-Man movie. And we're going to talk a little bit about it. Now, the shoe doesn't officially come out until May 20th, but the other day on the Nike Sneakers app, they did a shock drop, which allowed you to get early access if you were lucky enough to be selected, which if you've ever used the Sneakers app, you know you almost never have a chance. Now, you might be wondering, Aaron, how'd you get the shoes? Well, it wasn't through the Sneakers app. I'm going to be honest. I wasn't able to hit, but lucky enough, I was able to get them from a friend who hit. And so now I have them a little early to show to you guys, which I'm pretty excited about. Now, I do have the first pair of shoes that were for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which I have here. Let me grab them. These are the Air Jordan 1 Origin Stories, which were made to look like a Nike Chicago. Difference is they have a blue sole instead of a red sole that you normally would, and they're red and black, but there is a little bit of reflective around the Nike swoosh, as well as if you look at the shoe, if it focuses, this camera never wants to, it's got dots that go all around the shoe made of 3M material, so they are reflective if light hits them. Maybe it's showing here, probably not, because that would be my luck, but it allows it to give it more of a Spider-Verse type look, which essentially they're meant to look like Kirby dots. That's what you would hear them be referred to as with other shoe reviewers and stuff like that. Kind of the dots that would make up the images way back when they were making Spider-Man comics and just any comics in general. They'd use the three primary colors to make different colors, if you will. And you could see in the images that they were all just little dots everywhere. So this is what you have here on the shoe, and they're a pretty popular shoe. They are very expensive on the resale market, anywhere from $600 to $900 or more depending on your shoe size. I'm a 10.5, so I was not able to get them when they originally came out, so when I bought them resale a little while after, I paid a pretty penny. It was horrible. So I made sure not to make the same mistake with this new shoe that just came out. Let's take a look. Here are the two of them together, if you want to check them out. The old and the new. You can see that the reds on them are different. This is a lot brighter, more of a vibrant shoe than this one is, but they're both unique and I do like them both. Now, so here's the bad boy that you guys want to know about, right? The new shoe is an amalgamation of materials, if you will. You have this shiny material, this like dirty leather, this suede, this clean leather, and then you have this leather that has the Kirby dots again, but in a different style, more similar to what you would see in old comic books, like I said, when it takes the primary colors and it stitches them on top of each other to give you the colors that they were looking to print, but in small fashion here, and then in big fashion all around the shoe. Now the shoe also does have, interestingly enough, I found this on Twitter, I didn't know this initially, but it is a reflective glow-in-the-dark bottom. So it looks like it's red, but when it's nighttime and maybe if you hit it with a black light, it ends up glowing a little bit, which I thought was really interesting because I didn't know that. I thought it was fake on Twitter, and then I ended up seeing it and I was like, oh, I guess this is a real thing. But it does look kind of cool. I will say that I did turn off all the lights and take a look at it, and I could see the sole of the shoe and at least make out the details in the dark, whereas when I compared it to the original shoe, which has this icy sole, it's dirty, I know, but I do wear these, you couldn't see them. Now, the other thing that I noticed on the shoe is if you look at it here, it's got the Air Jordan logo. Now, typically this is like debossed, meaning that it's like pressed in and then you have the Air Jordan logo painted or printed on there. This is a little bit different. This is definitely printed on. You can feel it. It's raised just a tad, but it is kind of like I was talking about, those three primary colors being stacked on each other. You have that same thing going on here, or almost like it's kind of glitching. So if you've seen the Into the Spider-Verse movie, the original one, you know that characters like Peter B. Parker, or when you saw the Kingpin trying to bring his family from another timeline, like colors would start to shift, and like if someone didn't belong in the universe, it'd look kind of wonky. And that's what you have here with the Air Jordan logo, which I think is pretty cool. It's done on purpose. You see Air Jordan over here and then over here, and they're kind of stacked on each other, but slanted, if you will. So it's kind of like at an angle, which I think is pretty cool for the shoe. Looks really awesome. It has a red tongue like normal, white here. It's overall a pretty cool shoe. It is different. I'm gonna have probably a hard time wearing something like this, but I'll figure it out. You have this black part here, which is leather, I would assume, or maybe more of a vinyl material is actually what it is, along with the Nike swoosh. It is reflective, and when the light hits it, I don't know if you can see, but it does have this rainbow look both here, here, and here. I think that's my one gripe about the shoe. If I was looking at it, I could deal with all the like different patterns and even the polka dots and stuff like that. I just wish that this was just like normal black leather. I think it would look a little bit better personally, but I understand it's a stylized shoe, and honestly, you don't really notice it too much. I just think it draws a little bit extra attention, which not necessarily my style, but I'll be wearing these tomorrow anyway, so I bought them to wear, not to keep on a shelf. Now that being said, the original Spider-Man movie did have a limited edition box. This one just has a regular Nike box, nothing special there. I have the other shoe in the box itself, but yeah, nothing Spider-Man related, nothing on the tags or anything here that have anything to do with Spider-Man, but I understand. I wish that there was something a little bit more Spider-Man related to it. I know a lot of times you'll see other shoe collaborations with a special box. I figured that this could have been a cool one, but I guess that just wasn't in the plans. That's kind of your first look at the shoe. I know people who got them via the shock drop the other day. They are starting to get them now, yesterday. So you should start seeing these pop up on places like GOAT and StockX. They're probably going to be a little bit cheaper than they were the day that they came out. Keep in mind that if you do want the shoe, they do officially come out on the 20th, so you do have another chance to buy them for retail. You're probably going to see them at your Champs and your Foot Lockers, as well as your Nike stores and the sneakers app again. So if you're interested in them and you're seeing crazy prices and you're like, man, I want them, but I don't want to pay over retail or those crazy prices, wait until the official release. If not, when people start to get their pairs, prices drop when everyone's trying to sell them off. So that might be a good way to get a hold of these shoes as well. But yeah, I just want to give you guys a quick look at the Spider-Verse shoes and see what you guys thought. Hopefully, like I said, keep an eye out for the 20th. That's going to be your best bet. But hope you enjoyed the shoes. I'm excited for Across the Spider-Verse. Expect to see some more material as the movie gets closer. We got some Marvel Legends and other things coming up. And I'm excited for the movie, so that's my main man over here. So expect to see a lot of content from the stack about Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse as these sequels come out, and just really anything to do with Miles Morales in general. But you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the next one. And good luck trying to get the shoes. Hopefully you get them, and if you do, let me know in the comments what you think about them once you get them in hand, or if you already did get them, let me know what you think about them. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'll be rocking these tomorrow. All right, catch you in the next one. Bye.